Is Coach Prime Deion Sanders gearing up for his final season at Colorado? I don't like to hear that. Let's talk about it. Something I heard. Maybe you guys saw it too, and why it's important. And does it let us know that Prime doesn't plan on being in Colorado past 2024? Let's talk about it after the bumper. What is going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody? My name is JeffLightsyJr. This is the Victory Formation Sports Show right here on JeffLightsYJr, YouTube, Facebook, wherever you get your content. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and notification bell because I upload all the time. Now, we've seen Deion Sanders in Colorado have been killing it on the recruiting trail. 7 offensive lineman transfers already committed to Colorado. Depending on what ranking you use, they're either first or second in the portal acquisitions as far as transfer portal acquisitions. And all of that is great. And that is why I've been telling you guys since last year that I thought they'd only win 6 games. They only won 4 in 2023. And I said in 2024, they'll probably go undefeated during the regular season. That's how good I think they can be. And that was before all of these transfer additions. And I still believe that. But even with these transfer additions, I think they added 3 more on Sunday. Is Coach Prime gearing up for the 2024 season to be his last shebang at Colorado? I think so. I think he is gearing up for his son to possibly be the number 1 overall pick in the 2025 NFL draft. Travis to be a top 5, top 10 pick in the 2025 NFL draft. And probably a couple of more guys get drafted from the 24 Colorado roster. But in 2025, the football season, Coach Prime won't be your head coach. And I've always thought that. But now it's looking like that is coming into fruition after this video that I saw posted by Coach JB, the former Last Chance U, Indy JUCO head coach. And now he runs a podcast, and he had a prominent Colorado person on his podcast. That was none other than 60 Academy, Mr. Coach Matt McChesney. I got to play for you what Matt McChesney had to say, and we got to talk about it. So let me go ahead and share my screen. This has come from the Coach JB show, Jason Brown. And this is what Mr. 60 Academy, Matt McChesney had to say. Let's take a listen.
All I've heard, and I'm about to post this, but all I heard for the last couple of weeks is how Prime wants to stay at CU forever, right? And that, bro, that makes my heart warm. I don't want to leave, lifetime contract, blah, blah, blah. I brought that up yesterday with Bloom, who was even more integral in the hiring process than me. Like if I'm here, he's on another level up.
And by Bloom, he's meaning Jeremy Bloom. He used to play for, maybe not Jeremy Bloom, but Bloom used to play for Colorado. And he also, I'm pretty sure, played in the NFL. This is what he's talking about.
Here with Klatt and all them boys talking to Rick Georgia and Deion. So, excuse me, he said, and he stopped me in the middle of conversation and was like, I want to talk about this. And he specifically said there's an offer on the table for Coach Prime to stay long-term, and he hasn't signed it. He doesn't think he wants to. So.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Bloom, who is in on contract negotiations, who makes things happen, who is a mover and shaker in Colorado, told Coach Matt that Deion has a contract on his table and that he hasn't signed it and that he doesn't think he wants to sign it. Let's keep listening.
That, in my opinion, is like, whoa, that's very revealing because that's like breaking news, bro. I literally just saw this morning, Coach Prime never wants to leave Denver, and he's talking about that. Well, apparently there's an offer on the table for him to be signed long-term, and he doesn't want to sign it. So I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Maybe he's leveraging it for more money, more years. Like, that's the way that negotiations work. I'm not mad at the man at all for what he's doing. I just thought it was very revealing that Jeremy would say that yesterday on the show.
That ain't what he's doing. That ain't what he's doing. That's a positive spin on the reality. Let's talk real. Let's talk reality. The reality is he doesn't plan on being there past 2024. Now, because here's why. Most coaches, let me not say no coach. Most coaches don't get contract extensions after going 4-8. That just don't happen in major college football, high-level college football. Most coaches don't get contract extensions when they go 4-28 on the season. But you see why they did it. You see why Colorado would want to give Deion Sanders a contract extension. One, because the man has options. Because most coaches who go 4-8 don't typically have a ton of options. That man has all the options in the world. Two, because he did improve. The 4-8 is a 3-game improvement over the 1 win they had the year before. And three, because albeit they did go 4-8, they probably made more money in one football season than they have ever made in any football season in the history, in any sporting event in the history of Colorado University, CU. Period. They probably made more money the first 4 weeks of Deion Sanders being a head coach during the season than they made maybe in the previous 10 years combined. That is what the Deion Sanders effect had on Boulder, Colorado, had on Colorado football. And so that's why you offer him a contract extension, even though he only went 4-8. Now, here's the thing. Coach Matt brought up some good points. Maybe he's holding out for more years, more money, blah, 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 because that is what you would do in most negotiations, especially if you only went 4-8. What happens if I go 8-4? What happens if I go 9-3? What happens if we're good enough to go 12-0 like Jeff says we are, or Jeff believes that we could, right, in 2024? So that would make the number go up. Yeah, but no, because right now Prime Colorado would have to write the man a blank check because his impact is greater than wins and losses. They had 10 million people watching a Colorado game last year. One game, 10 million people. At one point early in the season, Colorado had like 4 of the top 5 most watched games, 3 of the top 5, 4 of the top 5. Colorado did. So the wins and losses are one thing, but he can get whatever he wants, or would be able to demand whatever he wants. He's not signing that thing because he don't plan on being there. Once Shador's gone, once Travis is gone, Deion's gone. Let me repeat that. Once Shador's gone, once Travis is gone, Deion will be gone. And that's why all the high school players decommitted. All the 25 kids, Winston Watkins, Antoine Wilson, the quarterback. All of those kids decommitted. All of those kids he had in 25, and even a lot of them in 24, the high school players, they decommitted because they know, they got the feeling Winston Watkins went on record and said, I don't think he's going to be there. So I don't think he's going to be there by the time I get there. So I'm going to leave my recruitment open and see what happens from there. Like the man said it. And now the folks in Boulder are starting to feel it. You can tell yourself all you want that he wants to be in Colorado for life, that he's going to be the head coach of Boulder forever. He's going to do this and he's going to do that. You can tell yourself, you can sell yourself that pipe dream all you want. Just know that for the better part of a year, and right now again, and I will continue to do it throughout the 24 season, Deion Sanders won't be the head coach of Colorado in 2025. And now this is just more evidence to prove the fact that he has a contract on his desk and that he hasn't signed it, and that high-ranking people don't believe that he wants to sign it. That tells me all I need to know. That tells me what I already knew. That just confirms what I already knew. He won't be there in 25. So Colorado, enjoy all these commitments. Enjoy having a beefy O-line next year, pause. Enjoy all of this. Really soak in this moment. Soak in all the celebrities that are going to come through Boulder next year, just like they did early this year. All the millions and millions, because you're going to be a way better football team. You're going to have a great football team, I think. Like, you're going to have a 10, 11, 12-win team. You're going to have an awesome team. You're probably going to win a Big 12. You're going to have an awesome team. So really smell the roses, soak it all in. Because as soon as Shador and Travis declare for that draft, Florida kept Billy Napier around for one more year. Miami kept Cristobal around for one more year. Let one of them go 6-6 or 5-7. You don't think Deion would rather be in Gainesville or Miami as opposed to Boulder, in the SEC in Gainesville, in the ACC in Miami? as opposed to Boulder. That's where all his players come from anyway. Florida and Texas. Just telling y'all, really, really enjoy this 24 season. You better get right. You got plenty of offensive linemen now. You better really enjoy this 24 season because 6-0 Academy just gave us some insider info that I think will play out in the long run. It just confirmed what I already believe. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you believe Deion Sanders will be the head coach of Colorado Buffaloes past the 24 season? I don't think so. That's just my thoughts. My name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. This is the Victory Formation Sports Show. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Once again, my name is Jeff Lightsy Jr. This is the Victory Formation Sports Show. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at JLightsy7. That is on the X and Instagram at JLightsy7. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Peace.